Hello again, everyone. Stavros here, playing a Legacy League with my favorite deck, Black Green Pox. All right, back again, ready to play a match. Clicking play. No changes to the deck. I'm just going to stick to it, even though the results in the last two leagues haven't been great. I'm sticking to it, and we'll see how it goes in our first match tonight. We've lost a die roll, okay, and we have a terrible hand, so we're going to mulligan this. Yeah, this is much better. This has some potential. It's not great, but I think we're keeping it. And I think I'm getting rid of Karn and hoping that it works out. Done. Let's see, will it work out? Got something at least. Let's see what Mactor is doing. They skipped their draw step. That's good. And I'm always wondering if I'm lagging or if something has crashed when absolutely nothing happens. But they might have, they might be a turn one combo deck, or they might have like 2 or 3 good game one plays, turn one, game one plays that they're thinking about. Or they might be searching my name to find any deck I play, one with Madness, but they're not going to find anything because no 5-0s, no, no nothing. So yeah, that's not going to work either. So let's see what they do. Or they might be streaming and talking to their stream, or talking to a video like I am. Or they might be trying to lava spike me. So I don't think Abrupt Decay is great here. But a hymn to the face should be good enough. And I don't think they run any kind of, hymn to the face, followed by Dark Depths with a combo ready. I like this. This could work. This could work. Okay. If they play a creature, I do have Abrupt Decay, and then I can always go Dark Depths. And they don't have one mountain, so if I go Trinisphere next, Chain Lightning, okay. I'm not copying that. I can't copy it. So a Trinisphere here will be good. Excellent. Now I need a Thespian Sage. Come on, Thespian Sage. And they don't draw 2 lands for it. I think that's doable. Okay, we can do this. Now they have to draw lands very quickly, or else they're going to have issues. Yeah, they're never going to play Sulfuric Vortex, but it's good to know that they have it in their deck so that I can keep some Abrupt Decays in, which I think I was going to keep anyways. They can't play anything. Because of Trinisphere, they might try, though. I wonder if they have a Delve spell, actually. Bedlam Reveler. That's a thing, right? Is that a Delve spell or something else? Let's see. So a hymn would be good here. A Thespian Sage would be good. What else? The Trinisphere is not great, but I know that I'm going to get rid of this one. Unless I'm getting rid of some cards. So if they play a creature, I can at least Abrupt Decay at end of turn. It doesn't hit Liliana, and then I'll split their lands, hopefully to gain some more time, so that they don't draw another mountain. They drew another mountain. That's a bit concerning. Okay. I think, what am I supposed to do here? I think I like doing this, even though it hurts me. I want to take up with Liliana, take their last card, and then be able to split their lands. I'm at 12 life, so I have a bit of leeway here. Swamp isn't exactly what I want. I'll take their last card though, and then they didn't cast it in response. That's a good play, I guess. I wonder what they have in hand that they don't want to. Maybe they want to do it in response, but that's fine. They can do it in response. What are they doing? Me. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Actually, I'll undo this and just do it this way. Pass to them. Have my wasteland up. I don't think they run anything, but I'm at 9 now, so it's not like over. And with these kind of draws, I wonder if I should keep ticking up, because the only things that they're keeping really are maybe a land, because they don't want me to split their things, or I'll do this, which doesn't make any sense, but maybe they hit me again with a lightning bolt. Okay, I'm down to 6, which is a bit concerning. That can hit me, or it can hit Liliana. Let's see. It's gone for me. Okay. So I can hit myself in order to reach that and kill that, and then maybe let me do this first so that they make the wrong decision. Yeah. They must suspect that I have a removal spell. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna remove my ice counters. And keep removing my ice counters without taking any damage. I do have, I'm 2 spells away, and they have to find a land also. And I need 2 or 3 turns here for this, so this seems reasonable. I think I can, and they have to find land and then something else in the right order, right? Okay, it's over. That one's over. They've lost this game. I'll just do it end of turn. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that went pretty well. I wonder what the correct play is here. I don't think anything here is relevant. Sorcerer's Spike. Let's go Gari Charm. Seems like the only relevant thing. They probably run a few enchantments. Chalice is relevant, definitely. Karn is not relevant. Trinisphere is good, as we saw. Last Hope doesn't actually kill anything that they have. Replicate does kill. Wasteland is not that great, but Jukabog is probably really bad. What does Golgari Charm actually kill? Nothing really. Spyglass doesn't do anything. Leyline, it's it's probably not that good. Let's put it that way. I wonder if Necromentia, you just cast it and try to hit them, but if you hit something from their hand, they get zombies, which they probably like. I wonder if Duress is good. I'm trading a card for 3 damage and delaying them. I can put a few of them in here and get rid of, like, they're not going to hit my lands, so I can get rid of that Pajuka Bog, which is irrelevant, I think, unless they have something with Delve or something like that. Vraska seems a bit slow, but if it gets going, then I'm gaining a little bit of life, which helps. The combo pieces obviously are needed. Wasteland is pretty crap, but it's good for Mox Diamond. Maybe I just put in 2 Duress. I don't think I want to take anything else out. Chalice or Trinisphere, definitely not. They're going to bring in, of course, something that destroys artifacts. Recurring lands, is that actually good? I mean, if I'm recurring something that draws cards or Cabal Pit to destroy their creatures, that could be good. But it's not that great. Hymn to Turok and Smallpox are great. And I wish I had some Sinkhole in here. So maybe Crucible isn't that good. Maybe another Duress is better. And maybe I leave it like this and see how it goes. Let's see. I did like the acceleration with Mox Diamond. I think that's really nice. And obviously hitting people with him is really good. Who knew Mox Diamond is good? You heard it here first. This is the kind of insight that everyone comes to this channel for. Let's see. They're going to play first, I guess. Then we're going to see our cards. I think they can probably keep most of their hands. Part of the combo, 1 Trinisphere, an Abrupt Decay to get rid of the first creature, a Liliana to get rid of the second creature or discard things, and then part of the combo. I think it's reasonable. It doesn't have acceleration, and they've kept 7, right? They can probably, without me doing anything, they could probably kill me on turn 2 or 3. No, not 2, 3, maybe, well, 4 or 5, I would say. But I am going to do some stuff, so I think I'll keep this and hope for a Mox Diamond. That would be the best thing. Lava Spike again, okay. Okay, that's really good, I think. I think I'm going to be a bit, just play around Price of Progress and just get my Swamp and hit them with a nice Duress. Okay, we've got a Price of Progress, a Flame Rift, a Lava Spike. So I think we take one of these, and then with Liliana we try to take the rest, because next turn they're going to play 1 spell. I think it has to be Price of Progress, or else I'm going to have some issues. Let's, with Thespian Stage, I copy the Swamp. That could work. They only have 2 lands, which I like. So let's take this, pass to them, and hope we do something good. Flame Rift. Everyone takes 4. It's probably not good for me. Okay, this is another one of those nice things. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pass. I'm hoping that they want to cast like a creature next turn and a Lava Spike, and I can get the creature at least. By, fetch, get a forest, and then with a Bayou I can play everything without opening myself up for anything weird. And if they don't draw another land, then Trinisphere is good. Or Liliana take up, followed by Trinispheres is probably good enough. in general. They have the 3 lands. Okay. Okay, what is the last thing in their hand then? It's a price of progress, right? I can't do that. So the last thing in their hand is 1 price of progress, and now we're playing. Okay, so this isn't great for me, but I'm fetching. I'm going to get another. Well, I guess I get a swamp and a Thespian Stage. How many price of projects do they run? 2 or 3, maybe 4. So maybe playing around it isn't the best thing, but if I get swamp and play my Thespian Stage, the next turn I could be ready for the combo. And I get rid of whatever's in their hand. And then I can follow up with Trinisphere, hopefully, and that helps. I'm going to get rid of Wasteland. That's not a card. That's not a card. It's just not a card anymore. They are really close to killing me, which is bad. Lava Spike. Now they're really close to killing me. Okay. I wonder, I have to dodge so many things that I don't think it's possible at this point. That doesn't help. So I can play around a creature with Abrupt Decay. That might be good. So that, yeah, that might help, playing around a creature with Abrupt Decay. I can't play around Price of Progress if I want to deploy my land, which I think I do. And maybe I play Nurturing Peatland so I can draw a card. No, but I won't if I play Abrupt Decay. So what do I want them to draw here? A land wouldn't be bad. If I play Trinisphere and they draw a land, and then I tick up again, and then I play the Abrupt Decay. I'm just going to do this. The chances of winning here are low. Let's see what they have. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that was a free roll for us. Well, Monastery Swift Sphere. Come on, Swift Sphere. And we can draw a card. Okay, land. That's pretty good. Let's get the combo. Oh, I didn't even draw an extra card and I got the combo. So I win, even though I made a huge mistake. Okay, that's yeah, okay. Better to be lucky than good, as they say. Yeah. I'll keep the one without the counters. I'll get a 20/20. I'll pass to them. They can't do anything. I've got Trinisphere. Unless there's some kind of magical delve thing, which I haven't really thought about. Okay, that was a bit of misplay there at the end. I could have drawn an extra card, which could have been the difference between life and death. It could have been like Smallpox, which would have been great, because then I get them down to 1 land. And I'm at 1 life, but that's okay, because I'm at 1 life, I get them down to 1 land, then I have Liliana to take up. By the time they draw 2 more lands, I've already gotten rid of 3 of their lands. It's going to take some time. But anyways, we finished that match ahead against Burn. Very close games, but they usually are against Burn. And the good thing is if I get my Chalices and Trinispheres down, I feel okay. And I can disrupt their hand and hit some of their kind of artifact hate. Okay. I really like Burn, though, as a deck. I guess that seemed like a version that was, well, it seemed like a standard version. We saw Swift Spear Knight a lot. We didn't see any Goblin Guide, which is typically their best start, because if they can get in with Goblin Guide twice, which against me they probably could, that's absolutely an excellent start for them. So getting 1 mana, 4 damage. If you can get it in 3 times, they've probably won the game with Goblin Guide. But this kind of proves the thing that I've been trying to get into the deck somehow, and I need a card that fits the Pox theme but has some incidental life gain, something to help me kind of stave off some of these faster aggro decks. We lost a die roll again. I think I've lost a die roll so many times. There's the combo here, but it's only 3 drops. I think I'll keep the combo in a turn 2 Trinisphere, turn 2 Liliana. I think that's okay. Wooded Foothills. I didn't like that, but since they didn't fetch, I don't feel that bad about it. Oh, if they're a creature deck, now I don't feel bad at all. So I can probably go Wooded Foothills, huh? I can probably just go Swamp and pass and see what they have in store for me. But next turn it could be one of the 2 Lilianas, followed by the other Liliana, followed by Trinisphere, followed by the combo, followed by something even worse than a fate, worse than death. Okay, this looks like that deck. Okay, this looks like Maverick, but hmm. Well, I think I'm going to stick with my plan of Liliana. This Liliana. I think I'm going to get rid of Trinisphere. I feel like with Sylvan Library down, I don't have a chance. Oh, crop rotation. So this is green-white depths, right? So Sylvan Scrying for a Wasteland could be good. Liliana Last Hope might not be good, on the other hand. But yeah, Sylvan Scrying for a Wasteland is not a bad shout here. Let's see, I'm going to click 6, let them do whatever they want to do. They don't draw cards because they probably have a fetch land, I would say. Or, yeah, they didn't draw any cards. They can play the fetch land. Or their crop rotation kind of wasteland. Ramanap Excavator. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. So I guess I have to do that. Right, kill the Ramanap Excavator. I don't see any other doing anything else. And then not play any lands, right? That could work. Not playing any lands might let them think that I don't have any lands. Oh, actually, I want to be able to cast spells. So Liliana and double Liliana. Let's see. This could help me do something in the future. Double Liliana. Maybe a nice hymn off the top just to hit them, to hit all their cards in their hands. Caracas, okay. That's good insurance against us, but 4 mana questing Green Sun Zenith for, I'm guessing Knight, or can't think of anything else. But Knight dies to Liliana again, but that's okay. Or it dies to this huge bomb that we have right here. Wow, this is quite the bomb. Yeah, I think I'm Is it library now or go with that? Let's tick up, I guess, and see what happens. I'm going to get rid of Yawgmoth's Orbrook Tube of Yawgmoth. Let them get rid of something, and then I think I'm just taking it slowly. Let's see. They can put more pressure on me, but I have so many planeswalkers that I feel okay-ish about my situation. He drew more cards. That's not good. Questing Beast is probably pretty bad here. I'm waiting for it. No, Green Sun again for, again, a 3-drop. So if they had Questing Beast, I would imagine they would go in for it now. I think I can play everything, right? I just have to make sure that I do it correctly. Maybe get a wasteland to hit their Caracas, or get a wasteland just to play something. Play that there. No targets. Liliana, we each discard something, which means they only discard something. Gosali Pride Mage, okay. And then do I sacrifice something? I guess I could sacrifice my wasteland. I don't see any point in having it around. And I'm going for my ultimate and hoping that I can win off of that. They draw more cards. We have a Sylvan Safekeeper. And they have a okay. Well, I'm going to start by doing this anyways. It'll force them to do that. They probably have a crop rotation in hand, I would think. So, crop rotation in hand, make a 20/20, and then they're able to also hit my own thing. So I guess I have to force them to discard in case they have it, but maybe they have it on top of their library. If they cast it now, though, that seems like a recipe for disaster. Or not. So they're getting that. I'm going to try to copy that. They hit me with a wasteland. And then then what am I doing? Then I'm getting 1 life and then killing it next turn with my Liliana. Or with a top deck. I guess that's a play, right? Yeah, maybe that's a play. It's not a great play, I have to say, but yeah, they had that. Do I want to copy here is the question. Because they're gonna, oh, they can't tap both of their things. Okay. That's cool. They start with that and they have 1 mana floating. They can make a 20/20 and then Caracas my situation. So what if I don't do anything here? They just copy and make a 20/20. I can draw a card and then draw another card. But if I make a 20/20, they can't copy because they have to use the Caracas on mine. Yeah. I guess. Oh, they can copy, yeah. But regardless, I think the same plan works with going to 21 and figuring out something from there. Okay, they hit that. And then this resolves. So now we have this one, which says I may sacrifice another permanent to do this. I can't do my Liliana, and I can't do anything with Last Hope. So what I have to do is, I guess I do this. And I sack another permanent, which is my Bayou. And I'm going to draw a total of 3 cards and hope for the best. Or maybe draw a Smallpox here. No, I can't play that. Okay. Pass to them, and let's see what happens. They attack me for 20, or they attack Liliana of the Veil, which may also make sense. In which case, I have a Sylvan to follow up, and the Last Hope to delay a bit more. Yeah, this is a bit weird. This is a weird game. Weird game. Let's see. Okay, that's a threat, but I have Last Hope against that, so it's not the end of the world. They're attacking me. Doesn't Last Hope work against that? But let's see. Green Sun for 2. So what do they bring in? Collect Roof would be pretty good. Collect Roof. But I can answer Collect Roof. I can answer anything, I thought. Let's see what it is. I don't think there's any point in drawing here. I wonder what they bring for 2. Something that pings me for 1 damage. Scavenging Ooze. Okay, so I just take it slowly and hit this one. Hit this one. And then hit that one. Then I play my Bojuka Bog. Get rid of everything that they have. And then I play my Sylvan Library. I can't draw anything from my Sylvan Library, but I've got some stuff, I'm guessing. They've got nothing in hand. They do have Sylvan, but they can't draw anything. Let's see. This isn't like the most terrible position I've seen myself in. Skyclave, that's pretty bad. But what do they play it against? Liliana of the Veil, right? Oh no, they have to play it against that, or else I get a lot of zombies. Okay. That was a bit annoying. But that means that they have to answer the 3/3 or die in 1 turn. Okay. Okay. So this seems like a decent draw for me. I'll play that. I'll make them sack. Um, do they have any double green things? Probably not. I'll take that away from them. And I'll get a 3/3. And now they have one turn, not only to deploy something, but to deploy something that, yeah, can dodge Vraska. Okay. Well, that was interesting, definitely. That Sylvan Library gave me some bad stuff. So I'm thinking Reclaimer. I'm thinking, is it Elvish Reclaimer? It's that the crop rotation elf, whatever it's called. Uh, they have ooze, maybe a reclamation sage. Although I saw Quasali Pride Mage, I thought, which seems mavericky, very mavericky. That was a bit weird. I guess why would they need that? I think reclamation sage. I would play that. I think. Um, they do run a lot of non-basics, but Jukabog is good. Leyline, I think it's probably not good. I think against Knight, generally Leyline I don't bring. Toxic Deluge might be good enough for me. Does Necromentia get their other than a basic land? So if I get Dark Depths and then lock them out, that's pretty good. Sorcerer Spyglass does hit Knight, and it can hit a few other things, I guess. Duress does hit some relevant things. Chalice is probably okay against them. Probably Karn isn't that good. Abrupt Decay is great. Trinisphere, I think it can be good. Last Hope worked well there, and Veil definitely works. They don't run that many creatures. Him is good. Smallpox is good. Sylvan Library and Sylvan Scrying, I think, are good. But Jukabog is good enough, I think. Maybe to shrink one of those knights to nothing. Do I remove some Dark Depths? Because I don't want to play Dark Depths. I don't want to play Dark Depths. I want them to play Dark Depths. And maybe just put in a Toxic Deluge. I don't think Golgari Charm is that good. They don't run. They only run Sylvan Safekeeper as their like 1/1. Maybe they run some. Okay, Dryad Arbor is good. Noble Hierarch, do they run that? We saw Kasali Pride Mage, so not unreasonable. But I think I might just stick to this. Let's see. One Toxic Deluge. Let's see. Game 3, we can always adjust. Um, hmm. Quite slow, but they were a bit slow last game, and the Abrupt Decay kind of solves a lot of issues, so I might just keep it and see. They've mulliganed to 6, which is great. I'm hoping to go Abrupt Decay into Last Hope into Vraska, and maybe blow them out. Or not. Let's see. They also had Skyclave, right? So they're kind of between Maverick and D&T in depths, but I don't think they're doing any of those really well. They have 6 cards, and they don't cast anything turn 1 like last game. Okay, we're just going to go with that. If they play like a creature next turn, then we Smallpox followed by Wasteland, or maybe we Wasteland and then think about Smallpoxing. Because that Dark Depths, I wish I could get rid of the Dark Depths from Smallpox. Maybe just Abrupt Decay. Scavenging Ooze, okay. Okay. I would like another land, actually. Okay, not exactly the land I was looking for, I have to say, because if I go Swamp Bayou, maybe I do go Swamp Bayou and hope for the best there. And just Abrupt Decay here. I wonder if we smallpox and get rid of Dark Depths and our Bayou, then we can follow up with Wasteland, Thespian Stage, and hope to draw a Black Source. That's one approach to take. It's a bit risky, but assuming that they don't have many other basics, it might just be a good idea because we can always delay them with Wasteland. And then Thespian Stage could copy their Forest because I think they keep Forest. If we go Abrupt Decay, well, what happens then? Then maybe a Knight gets us. I guess it's I might go like this and just risk it all. I like risk. I like playing risky. Get rid of my Dark Depths and my Bayou and see what they have to do. Hopefully I see them discarding a land in the graveyard. Oh, they are getting rid of that. Okay. Because I'm hoping over the next 2 turns to draw another land, another good land. Hopefully they don't have a land. Pachuca Bog, get rid of my stuff. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad for us. That's a tapped land, so, and it's a black source, it's not a white source. Okay, I like that for us because that means we're just going straight up like that. And then they crop rotate that and they trade. That's still 1-for-1. It's not ideal, but I never play around crop rotation. That's something I should remember. It's not something I think about that much. But they'll probably want a good land. But we can slowly start building towards Liliana or Vraska or something like that. Flagstones is a good land for them. Flagstones is like my worst nightmare, always. Okay, Thespian Stage. Okay, I like this. This is kind of a direct way to answer a few things. They lost their Dark Depths and something else. Now we can start deploying Liliana, maybe Abrupt Decay, play our Thespian Stage perhaps, do a bunch of neat tricks. Another Thespian Stage, that's fine. Okay. I like that. That gets us exactly where we want to be. I'm not going to leave it up. I think I have to deploy a threat. I'm not going to leave up my Thespian Stage. It's not an ideal thing, but I think I have to be very aggressive here. I want to be super aggressive. I have my threat down. Now I can start leaving up, or maybe I play Vraska and leave it up. I'm always like, just one more thing. And if they play something, maybe I can. Yeah, they can copy. They can copy things. That's relevant sometimes. Okay, that was interesting. I had never thought of that. They both become legendary. It actually triggers legendary. I never thought that was a thing. Okay. Well, now we take it really slow. I think we have our abrupt decays. We have our clock kind of there. We're leaving our Thespian Stage up. And I think if we can tick up and get to our combo, that would be good. Well, oh, unfortunately, I had clicked 6 and I died. Okay, let's concede there. I think they had it probably in their hand, right? There was no reason why they would have done it that way. I don't think I had a way to stop that. So maybe duress is a good idea here. I'm not exactly sure. I know the Crucible and Loam, like if I start recurring things, I'm just way ahead. I think those will be good. Sorcerer Spyglass. I can stop Caracas. I can stop. I can even stop Thespian Stage if I really wanted to take it really slow, and then I can kill my Sorcerer Spyglass with Abrupt Decay or Vraska, or even with Liliana if that's the case. Okay, yeah, I could. I could. It's target player, right? I think I might keep it like this. I think it seems reasonable. Mm, yeah, I'll keep it like this and see how what happens. Oh, this is terrible, right? This is absolutely terrible. So I'm only getting this. This is even worse. Somehow, if someone can guarantee that I have 2 lands at the top, then yeah, I guess I have to keep this and hope for the best. I put 2 cards at the bottom. I think this, and I guess this. Let me do cancel. Actually, I'm getting rid of the Dark Depths. Now I'm guessing the Bajuka Bog might not be that good in the early game. It might be better later. I don't want to be the reason that I can't cast a 3-drop later, so I think I'm going to do that. Play a Marsh Flats. And hopefully they don't start with a 1-drop, like start with that elf now. They start with a Mox Diamond. That's a good start. And we're already behind, so I don't feel very comfortable with the situation that we're in. Yeah. Swamp. I'm guessing into other swamp and then into forest, and that solves all our issues. Okay, let's go with this. This is going to be a very tough one. Although I'm hopeful that we kind of draw next turn a Mox Diamond, we go Karn and start pumping out things, and then maybe it's better. Maybe it's good. Let's see. A Knight here would be devastating. Skyclave, okay. That's probably pretty good against that. This isn't going great. This is something. This is something. We're way behind though, and I guess next turn a Karn ticking up is not bad as long as they don't have any pressure. Or drawing and 2-spelling off of Sylvan Library, drawing like 2 cards and playing my Oborg and playing like Smallpox into Abrupt Decay. That's not bad. If Sylvan Library lives. Okay. I guess I have to start keeping things, right? Because or else I'm going to run into a lot of trouble. Do I play Karn or him first? Maybe I play a nice him just to level things off. And then I start. If I play Karn, I can tick up. They can't kill it. And then I can do him next turn plus a load of cards, I'm hoping. So, I think there has to be some kind of middle ground here. Yeah, I'm wondering what they're. Well, Karn, they could Skyclave also the Karn, right? So that would be a very annoying move, I would say. So, I wonder. This isn't a serious clock, so I'd rather him them actually. Um, and look at an extra card. So I'm just going to hymn them. Mox Diamond introduced. Not great cards from their end. Play my land, pass to them. So that wasn't a great one for me. Hopefully I see two cards that are kind of like smallpox or something like that, and I really punish them. That is not a great draw. Oh, but I knew about that one. Okay, this is a bit better. So I don't think I can draw anything, but on the other hand, I think I'm playing this and then following it over with Karn because they might have another Skyclave, I'm thinking. I don't get anything. Then they play a Skyclave, but hitting a Liliana with one token with a Skyclave I think feels bad for them. Right? Okay. And, well, if I get a fetch land, that would be nice. And then I can play Karn off of Mox Diamond, hopefully. Can they combo off here? Maybe they can. Double crop, huh? Nope, just a Savannah. Okay. Okay, that was interesting. And they have another one. I guess they do. Oh, that was I guess a bit unlikely, but what could I have done there, really? What could I have how could I have played around that? I didn't draw the right things. Yeah, I didn't draw the right things. They got my chalice, I guess, with the Skyclave, so they had the right things. I couldn't have played around it. Maybe if I had gone Karn the turn before, or something like that. They're attacking me. That is correct. And they kill me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was any way I could have avoided that, which is a bit unfortunate. But it sometimes goes like that, especially with so many instant like double crop rotation. Um, Seems pretty good from their side. If I had ticked Liliana up, um, yeah, I mean, could have gone rid of one card from their hand, but they had a card remaining in their hand at the end of that, so they were kind of locked in to that. My hymn actually hit the wrong cards, which it is random. There's a good thing. It's a 2-for-1. It is random, and it was a mulligan to 5. So I guess it wasn't a bad showing. I'm not going to call that a bad showing. A bit disappointing, but not a bad showing. I think that seemed like they're not that fast. They can be fast, but they're not that fast. I feel they're not turbo depths. They're slower than turbo depths, and we're slower than them, um, which I think puts us at a slight advantage because we're slightly slower than them, which means we can outgrind them and we can delay them. I haven't drawn any smallpoxes in any of the 2 games, so I'm really disappointed with my deck. In any of the 5 games, I have not drawn a single smallpox. I don't know what the odds of that are, but I have not seen a single smallpox. If I had a smallpox there, that would have been great because that would have destroyed them. That gets rid of a card from hand. It gets rid of a land, which they had Flagstone, so maybe it doesn't destroy them. But I could have ticked up. No, I don't think that could have worked, actually. Again, it wouldn't have worked. Lost a die roll again. It seems like I always tie with the first roll, and then they beat me on the second roll. Well, I hadn't drawn any smallpoxes. I drew all of them here, almost. But I have to mulligan. Many mulligans also. This is okay. I think I have to keep this. I get rid of a Thespian stage. And I hope for the best, really. Maybe the combo just beats them. If it's Maverick, then I'm in trouble with this kind of setup of these non-basic lands. Do I go for the Wasteland now? Playing the Wasteland allows me to keep him off of a 3-drop, but also allows me to draw a Mox Diamond, which is more important. I think that's the most important thing for me. So I wonder if I hit their Savannah and they're just left with a Dryad Arbor, and I draw a Mox Diamond and then I just smallpox them, that might be good enough. But they've already accelerated, so they're going to be at 2 mana, I'll be at 0. But I'm just hoping for the Mox Diamond, because if I just play a land here, they play their 3-drop. I probably try to smallpox next turn. I'm down a land, they're down 2 mana sources. But they still have the knight in play, which means that they can start wastelanding me and then really get ahead because I don't have enough lands. So I think I'm just gonna risk this, go for that, and see how that goes, and hopefully draw that Mox Diamond. Nope, they had it. They always had it. They did not have it. And it's a Tundra. That is intriguing. A Stoneforge. Okay, now that I wasn't expecting. I thought it was straight up Maverick, but here we're dealing with something completely different. They're going to get Batterskull, as they usually do. Do I double up on this? Let's go for it and hope for the best. I don't know. I'm way too deep into this situation right now to let go. If they have a load of lands in their hand, I'm dead. A grove doesn't help Stoneforge. I wonder if they run Wastelands. It seems like they would. Like they have too many things going on to run Wasteland, I feel. Okay. Here we go. So if I can get to Smallpox, man, I think that might be good. No, they have too many lands. So they have 4 lands in their top 9 cards, right? That seems like a lot, but I'm not sure. Maybe their deck just runs that many lands. It does feel bad wastelanding against Dryad Arbor. Maybe this is the reason I shouldn't do it and just risk. I should probably just risk them having something. And a knight. Okay, so now we're in super trouble, as they call it. I don't think Smallpox saves us in any way. And that's probably a very bad draw. So I think we just have to go for the combo, just straight up combo, and hope that they tap their knight. Actually, okay. We're going to lose this game. They could just attack with these 2 and then double wasteland me. Okay, that was interesting. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I didn't expect that. But what am I doing here? If I cast Smallpox, I get rid of Dryad Arbor and Grove. Then they wasteland me. And then they play their Batterskull in response to all that and attack me for 10 and then for another 10. If I don't do anything, they wasteland me and I never get to the combo, and I'm just going to concede. Okay. That was, so it is a form of Maverick, but it is a bit different than what I was expecting. I think Toxic Deluges are a must here. I think Chalices are probably not that great. Trinisphere is probably not that great. Sorcerer Spyglass does hit a bunch of things. Golgari Charm hits all their kind of one drops, which for creatures, they might have Noble Hierarch. That does seem like a thing they could have. They did play blue, green, and white from what I saw. Leylines seem irrelevant. Necromancy seems irrelevant. Duress is not right. Now Golgari Charm is the next question. I saw too many two power, two toughness things. I don't think it's going to work for me. I don't think that's going to work. Maybe a Sorcerer's Spyglass is better. Or maybe even Chalice just to stop swords or something like that. They did not see... Well, they saw Orborg, they saw Bayou. They saw some Wastelands. They didn't see the combo. They probably know the combo's there. Okay, I think I'm... Should I keep Sorcerer's Spyglass? This is kind of I'll keep it, just maybe naming Knight. It's good, just good enough. Let's see. I'll play first. Ooh, so much pain here. So much pain. Oh, this seems like pretty bad. I think I have to mulligan. I think I have to keep this regardless of what I think. I'm keeping. Sorcerer's Spyglass goes away. Done. I start with Verdant. And then I can go into Smallpox turn 1, which is nice, and then follow it up with a Life from the Loam, which is also a decent play. But again, I'm down cards. I've mulliganed a lot. Okay, they do have Noble. So a nice Smallpox here will be cool. Okay. Well, I think I'm going from the Smallpox, getting rid of my Bayou. And then I can play Nurturing Peatland and get, with Life from the Loam, get a load of lands back. And I can start building up towards Liliana, which might save me here, but maybe not. Okay, Battered Skull is really reasonable for them to get rid of. That was kind of a dead card in their hand anyways. Okay, so let's see. We're definitely going to have land, which is great. Wasteland here is not bad. Okay, I could even get what can I get? I think I'm casting this here. I lose a life, but I'm getting all my lands back. That's pretty good. And then the next creature I can answer with Liliana. And then hopefully I draw into something relevant. Now Liliana can also take up, which is quite relevant. I'm not doing that. Raska's good, I think. Raska's pretty good. I think I'll build out my mana base to be very, very stable by fetching another swamp and just going for this in a nice controlled manner. And then I also have Vraska, so I think we're getting there, even though we mulliganed. I think we're getting there. We're not really losing cards here because we have Loam. Green, is that crop rotation? Okay, they're just cycling that. Okay. Or unless they think it targets, which is also weird. They probably just want to cycle it. That's fair enough. They got rid of swords. They might have another swords in hand. And now a wasteland to start really hitting them would be cool. In fact, I could actually draw another card just to try to get there. They might have Skyclave. That seems like something that they would run. No, I'm not doing that. Toxic Deluge, that's a decent card. I think we just continue down our very nice merry path of let's play a bunch of Planeswalkers. And next turn I'll Life from the Loam and start doing a number of things. I'll get rid of this in order to draw a card, the Nurturing Peatland. And I think should I loam now or no? I won't loam. I'll just draw cards and keep going. Maybe take up again. Get rid of the Marsh Flats. And then I guess they could start punishing fire me, but I've got too many Planeswalkers, I feel. Okay, Knight. I'll loam here. Oh, I lost my nice cards. I feel like they might have Veil. They do have Veil. Another Veil. And this time I can't actually... Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing. I guess they can't kill Liliana now. Oh well, they might be able to if they find another land or if they wasteland their own land. They could do that, I guess. No, I'm going to actually undo that. Maybe even undo that. Get rid of that one. Okay. Regardless, hopefully they don't have another Veil. They can attack one of these. I guess they can wasteland me and attack Liliana, but they're going to lose it to one of these two. Okay, Noble Hierarch. So they can attack Vraska now, but I have a Toxic Deluge in hand, which they don't know about. So maybe they're attacking Vraska now, which isn't a bad deal for us. Yeah, because if they attack Vraska, I wipe them out, and then I take up Liliana, and then I'm really in the driver's seat. So hopefully they do that. Although it's tempting to hit Liliana right now, I think. Yeah, I think because I can split everything, they don't want to do that. They have to attack Liliana. Exalted Trigger. No, they're going for that. That's interesting, yeah. They don't care about the split because I'll lose Liliana, supposedly. What they don't know is that I have that, which I have to play on 8 because they could. No, I think I'm gonna draw, right? I'm gonna draw. That didn't work. And I can redraw again because I can play a land, right? So that didn't work also. So I think what we're doing is we're playing our land. We're playing this for... They could have wastelanded me there, but I think we have to play this for 8, for 7, right? Because they can wasteland themselves. So if we play it for 7, they're at 5. It's a 5/5 now. They can't do anything else, right? They wasteland their grove, and it goes to 7. So, okay. It is a 5/5, right? It's kind of small, the screen. So I've lost some life. I'm ticking up again. I'm going to get rid of my... I might get rid of my Verdant Catacombs, although it is a green source. I'll get rid of a Dark Depths, and then I can hopefully loam into something good. Yeah, I think Nurturing Peatland. I can draw more cards. I can also go for my combo, which they can stop with Wasteland right now, but maybe they'll have issues with it later. And they're going to cast a 4-drop, which I guess is Questing Beast. That's the only thing that... Green Sun for 3. What is a Green Sun for 3? Maybe Ramanap? Yeah, Ramanap. They can play another land. So that's something. They're going to lose it. I think I might loam. Wasteland. Okay. Wasteland, a Nurturing Peatland, and Dark Depths. Okay. So how do we do this? I guess we get rid of their creature first. We get rid of their creature quickly. Then we... Oh, right, they do have that. Yeah. Now that's something I forgot about. Damn it. Why do I always do this to myself? I could have played the Wasteland to begin with. Okay, I'm making so many different mistakes that I think I'm kind of gonna lose all these different games, and then they can keep playing that, and then I'm in kind of trouble. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't feel really good about my play today, or the past 2-3 leagues actually. I was almost at Ultimate Liliana. Now they can cast a creature, play a Dryad Arbor, and then I'm kind of at a stage of life where I have some issues. I think I have to loam though going forward. I wonder if they have another creature. Yeah, they might. Or a Veil of Summer. That's pretty bad also. So I guess I loam. Smallpox. That was. But also I also get Cabal Pit, Wasteland, and maybe that one. Okay, that seems pretty good. The Cabal Pit. I like the Cabal Pit. So I can now maybe play Wasteland, hit the Dryad Arbor. And then try to hit them, and hopefully they don't have a Veil. I don't know. Okay. Now I have a Cabal Pit, which should help me, and also I have Loam going, which should get me the combo, and which should deplete them of lands soon. Okay. That was way too close. Too many issues and errors there, but I did see quite a bit more of their deck, which is good. So I don't think Chalice. I think removing Chalice is a good idea. Trinisphere can be good if I'm getting the Wasteland lock, and they're running quite a bit of Veil. They probably have 2 or 3 in their side, which I'd never like. Chalice does answer Veil. That's one thing to consider. I think I'm keeping it as is. I hope I don't mulligan again and maybe get a Mox Diamond, but that is pretty dangerous against these decks because I think they have many ways to remove those Mox Diamonds. I'm not bringing in Golgari Charm. I'm going to leave that out, even though it's probably good against Noble and Dryad Arbor, of course. And I hope that I don't run into too much Veil. I know that if turn one, if they've played like if on turn one they play a noble hierarch, would I him or smallpox? Is the question. I would probably have to him to play around Veil, and then I can smallpox follow it up. Toxic delusions are good in case they want to overcommit. Yeah, so I think we have the tools to beat them. I have to play decently, which is going to be an issue, and we have to get, have some good luck also, which could be an issue also. Let's see. Okay, they're thinking about it. Maybe they're considering what did they see, what did they not see. I think I haven't shown them any kind of Trinisphere chalice or anything like that. So it could be a good idea to bring those in, really. I think I never played any of those, or they didn't see them. So maybe bringing them in is decent. They can play swords, but then swords might be dead in their hand, which I like as a kind of concept. This is the kind of hand I'm talking about. I can start with a him turn one. I can start with a Sylvan. I can go Liliana turn two. Oh, I can have a lot of fun with this hand. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. Excellent. They keep their hand also, so it's not completely smooth sailing. But I think hitting them with a him here should be good because they won't be able to play Veil. And then trying to outgrind them with Sylvan and Liliana and all that. Is this a green sun? Okay, it is a green sun. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're going straight for this. I think we can just do pure basics here, and really go for it. So they don't have their Veil. They're getting hit by that. They lost their knight, which is probably good for us. And they probably only play one Dryad Arbor, I'm going to say, which is probably good. So we can follow up with Sylvan. We have two fetch lands, which is absolutely great because we can C3, fetch, C3, fetch, and see 9 cards. And hopefully if they overload the board, we find our Toxic Deluge. They have a land that comes into play tapped. That's really sad for them, I'm sure. And they're getting another, maybe a noble, right? Okay. Okay, that's not something I want to play right now. I think I have to deploy my card here. And I think I have to really hope for the Toxic Deluge now. I think I need that Toxic Deluge, but I can see 9 cards, so not impossible, I would say. Because right now, if it's like a questing beast, then I'm in real trouble. I have a lot of lands. Um, and they want 1 white mana. What do they play with that? Okay, no, they're playing a Stoneforge. Stoneforge is something. They're probably going to attack with a Dryad Arbor, I'm thinking. Or maybe they try to overload the board. But Batterskull seems like what they should get. No, sword, and they can play the sword, right? So any creature that remains on there is going to be a huge issue for me. So I'm hoping for a Toxic Deluge, really. A Smallpox, okay. Do I want to use the ability? Yes. And a bunch of other things. Not ideal, but I guess I can't use these. I don't think these are good enough. I think I have to play my land. fetch with both, play Life from the Loam, and then play Smallpox. I think that's, or fetch with one actually, so that I can't play the Life from the Loam and Smallpox. So maybe I get rid of the Life from the Loam, but I can't see myself wanting to actually go for go for, hmm, yeah, I can't really see myself wanting to not cast that. So I take 2 damage, I take 3 damage, and then Sword of Fire and Ice hits me. But it doesn't hit me with a huge creature, so I do take 5 damage. But is looking with Sylvan Library twice a good idea? I guess that's a good question. One that we don't know the answer to right now. I think I have to do this. I'm going to do this anyways because I'm gonna do that anyways. And maybe I just go for the Toxic Delusion. That's a smart play to do. So I get rid of my, yeah, I play my Smallpox. I have to get rid of my Life from the Loam. No, I'm going to do this. I think it's better actually because I can replay one of those later. I'm actually going to get a Forest. I'm going to cast that there. Cast it with both my green mana sources, get a bunch of lands back, and then just go for this. And get rid of that, and just slowly start chipping away at their creatures. At least they lost their Punishing Fire. They're not going to be able to cycle it that much because they don't have that much. I think they'll have to get rid of a few things. And then Liliana can delay a bit next turn, and then hopefully off of Sylvan Library, if I draw something good, if I draw an Abrupt Decay, that would be excellent. And a Toxic Deluge is really good. I'm getting rid of probably a Bayou because then I have basics. I can fetch another basic. I'm kind of safe. They're going to start drawing more cards, but they're going to have enough. They're going to have enough mana, definitely. They're going to have 4 mana. That's okay. Creature and land. Okay, so they have 1 creature left. Okay, that's an interesting approach. They can attach it to no hierarch and attack. But if that's the only creature that they have, then Liliana answers that. But they drew something. No, they're attaching, and they're leaving only 1 up. So yeah, they're going to draw another card, but Liliana should take care of this. And I don't think I'm afraid of them getting another creature. So yeah, it is a big hit. And we're losing some life. They draw a card also. But they don't. Do they draw land? And can they deploy anything extra is the big question. If they can't deploy anything, I'm feeling okay. Okay, I'm feeling okay, as long as they don't have another Dryad Arbor, I would say. And as long as they don't have Veil, obviously. Okay. This is part of the combo, but I feel like it's not time for the combo here. I think it's probably time for this, and hopefully this gets us there, because things can get really tricky here if they have Veil. But what are the chances that the 1 card in their hand is Veil? I can't delay this because or else they'll hit it. What are the chances? Okay, the chances were not that great. We've also, now we're going to see 3 fresh cards, and this gives me a lot of hope because a Wasteland is great, and then Last Hope is decent. Hopefully no second Dryad Arbor. Okay, they've got all their mana. They get back Punishing Fire. Now they can start doing that, but at least it's not terrible, our situation. Sylvan. Okay. And hit Liliana. So yeah, this is a powerful play. Hoping to draw Abrupt Decay and Bojuka Bog in one go. That would be nice. Although Bojuka Bog, um, yeah, I won't do it because they already have that up. No, I'm not going to replace any of these. Another Liliana and an Abrupt Decay. Okay. So I can play both of those, right? Do I want to keep things in my hand? Probably not. I'm guessing this isn't the greatest thing to do. If I go down to 8 life, I think I'm going to be in trouble. So I think this is probably the best thing I can do for now. That adds some pressure to them. I lost my Liliana, but at least they don't get to draw anything, which I like. And I mean, they can give me life and get back their punishing fire and start hitting this Liliana, but that's okay for me, I think. So yeah, I think I'm going to loam and try to find a wasteland to hit their grove. I think that's a reasonable play. Although, smallpoxes might be good, depending on if they play a creature, of course, and if Liliana can't handle that creature. Maybe I should have kept that Liliana to deploy it here and even ticking up with 2 Lilianas, they have to choose which one to hit. They can alternate between the two, but then they're not doing that much work. Maybe that would have been a better choice, yeah. It's a pretty close game, this one. It's pretty good. We've got the Sylvan, which I'm feeling pretty happy about. And we have a way to actually use life from the loam. So if we do get that wasteland, we hit Grove of the Burn Willow, then Liliana of Last Hope is really looking good. So maybe we do loam here, and then look at the top 2 cards and see. Although we were going to look at 3 cards anyways, we could look at 5 lands, I guess, with loam, which is something. It's always like these choices. I haven't really done the math on this, or I wouldn't even know how to do the math. I'm guessing. We can look at 5 lands or 3 cards, and we're looking for a 4 of. Seems like we can get that 4 of. And then if we hit Grove, then we're really good. Then we're kind of ahead. We have Liliana on the board, and they're really thinking about it. Questing Beast, probably. Well, I keep saying Questing Beast, but it's not sure that they run it. It's Green Sun for X equals 4 or 5 or whatever it is. So when it enters, you draw a card. Yikes! This is a heavy hitter card. I'm not going to loam. I need to do something about this. 100%. Okay, I need to do that about it. Okay. So no, I have to put this on top of library also, right? Let me undo and do it the other way around. Yeah, we're going to cast this and get rid of our Bayou. And we'll sacrifice this land. We already have enough to do things. And then we're taking up our Liliana, which gets us slightly closer to our goal. Okay, we continue. We continue. They only have 4 lands. They have a punishing fire in the yard. They can get that back. And we can deploy Karn next turn and go big, I think. Just tick up and just start hitting them with so many cards that they don't know what to do. Clothis, that's a tough one here. That is one of those that I absolutely hate that card, just because there's no way to interact with it. So cancel, and I think we're going for. We can't draw any other cards, but I think we're going to go for. For cast this, I think this gives us enough time, because what will happen is I'm not going to create a token. I'm going to tick up, look at the next 2 cards. And then I can go for last hope. Might be just fast enough to beat them, together with tokens and together with a bunch of other things. But I'm going to go for Trinisphere if they give me the choice. But let's see. I have 6 turns, right? With Grove, though, I probably have 5 turns. So I'm hoping to get a. I'm going to look at 3 fresh new cards. And I'm hoping to get it maybe a 2020. That would be nice. I could find a 2020, yeah. Yeah, I could find a 2020. Or finding a Vraska and just gaining 1 life each turn. That's interesting. That would be an interesting thing. They're going to go to quite a bit of life. I think I'm going to look at the top cards and not low. Okay, I'm getting a 2020. So put on top of library. Put on top of library. Do they have a way to stop a 2020 is the question. Okay. I'm guessing I can look at new cards after that. Yeah, if they have a, what can they have? They can have a Karaka somewhere in the deck. That's a thing. I can loam this back though. And then they can also have a bunch of spells. So maybe my casting Trinisphere and playing this is, well, I'm playing this definitely. Maybe I keep looking at more cards and trying to get all the answers to everything that I want. But what are the answers that I need? I think putting more pressures is definitely one of the answers. So creating constructs is an answer. Maybe with so next turn Trinisphere. I think I'll look at more cards. And now, do I play around Wasteland? Do they have Wasteland? They have Ramenup Excavator, so I think they have Wasteland. Or do I play around Depths or something like that? I think I play around Wasteland here. And yeah, if it's Caracas, it's Caracas. They could get Caracas anyways. Yeah, and I think that's my technique here. I don't have anything else. Oh, they hit Liliana, so they're not attacking me at least. Um, but they have to find a way to answer the dark depths. And I can just loam next turn, um, play a dark depths and re-go like immediately almost. Let's see, they can exile that. Okay. Oh, we got them. That was pretty good. Okay, it's already 11 here. I think I'm going to start doing the same thing I was doing before, cutting these in half. So 3 games today, and we're going to 3 games tomorrow. Yeah, we played against Burn, which we dismantled quickly. Very close games though. Green White Depths, I think, which I think is an okay matchup, but they got us in fair and square. And then this kind of 4-color Omnath Maverick Stoneforge stuff deck, um, which seems pretty cool actually, pretty good. We got them, but it was really close. I don't feel like I'm favored. The matchup, maybe it's kind of like almost even, or we're a bit behind. But overall, pretty good. 2-1. And yeah, and I'll definitely continue it tomorrow. So see you next time. Have a good night.